Today's horoscope, Leo August 19th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. While there can be some confusing directions or communications today, there's also the chance to see a matter in a new light. Powerful energies are with you for observation and bright ideas. You look at problems differently with the Sun and retrograde Mercury aligning in your sign today. You'll arrive at interesting conclusions and insights as you take stock of recent events and draw upon the past for ideas. Your words have more impact than usual, and as we're in the middle of the retrograde Mercury cycle, you should take special care when communicating. Something that appears to go over swimmingly may end up a misunderstanding. For best results, aim to clear out the mental clutter to make room for positive thoughts and new ideas. Observations made now can lead to significant and long-term improvements. It can also be a time when you rethink a matter to your benefit. However, as the day advances, Venus heads toward an opposition to Saturn, and you could encounter a block. There can be a realization or responsibility that temporarily puts a damper on your plans or spirits. If an epiphany comes now, look at your discovery from a practical angle and detach as much as possible. It may be better to know where you stand than to nurse an illusion that will eventually expose itself as unreal. Today is going to be a fantastic day amid a retrograde phase. After dealing with some potentially challenging cosmic energy, you'll begin to see clearer skies. Of all the zodiac signs, you will be granted the greatest luck, too. Mental Mercury, spinning like a flame through your zodiac sign, is drawing closer to the mighty Sun, also transiting your solar house of identity. This ensures you will have great mental breakthroughs and a very active day ahead. Listen to your intuition and deeply contemplate where you stand in your romantic life. You will be given an opportunity to speak up for what matters most to you. Your self-perception may dramatically change. Something said could encourage you to have a new outlook, since Mercury retrograde in your sign will square Uranus in Taurus and conjunct the Sun in your sign. Your self-confidence might be shaky after the last few weeks, which is unusual for you. However, you could see a dramatic twist in your self-perception and self-assurance due to an unexpected conversation. A coworker may share something with you that could help you rebuild your confidence in yourself and your career path and professional outlook. Relieve your stress level today with some form of exercise that cheers you up. What you do for your body, you also must do for your spirit. Running with a friend or dancing to your favorite disco songs, something to pump up your heart rate as well as your sense of humor. The kind of energy we have comes largely from the activities we choose to participate in. Choose something that makes you smile. For those of you born with this number, today will be one of confirmation, thinking, and acting freely. However, don't forget to give great importance to discussions with others. Be comprehensive and firm while remaining fraternal and responsible. You could get into some fights with people who are close to you if you're not careful today. During the last weekend of your birthday month, the moon enters your relationship sector and begins the lead up to a full moon. In the coming days, this full moon will clash with the Sun, testing the balance between your personal needs and those of your relationships. Adding to this dynamic, Mercury has just returned to Leo after being away, coinciding with Juno's first visit in 4 years to your communication sector. This alignment of events is quite remarkable. On the one hand, the moon's return to your relationship sector today begins the lead up to a full moon that in the final days of your birthday month could put pressure on a balance between your own and your relationship needs. On the other hand, with Mercury, the planet of communication, in his first weekend back in Leo and the moon moving straight into a friendly aspect to the asteroid Juno in your communication sector, the communication gods are in position. Daily Planetary Overview. Today, you might experience a sudden and surprising realization that seemingly comes out of nowhere. With Mercury retrograde in Leo aligning with the Sun in Leo and squaring Uranus in Taurus, you may find yourself having one of those aha moments mid-retrograde. It's like a light bulb suddenly flickers on, and everything begins to make sense. But here's the catch: this newfound clarity might not be the easiest thing to accept. Sometimes, understanding the full picture can be a hard pill to swallow. You might need some time to sit with this realization before deciding how to move forward. Have you ever had a moment where everything just clicked, but the truth was a bit overwhelming? Maybe it was when you finally connected the dots about a relationship or a career decision. Those moments can be enlightening, but they can also be tough to digest. Today might bring you one of those moments, a puzzle piece falling into place that reshapes the entire picture. And that's okay. Give yourself the space to process it all before taking any big steps. As you work through these realizations, emotions might start to bubble up. It's perfectly normal to feel a bit off balance when clarity strikes unexpectedly. If you're feeling overwhelmed, take a deep breath and remind yourself that it's all part of the process. You're gaining insight, and that's a powerful thing. But it's also important to keep your emotions in check before making any impulsive decisions. We've all been there, acting in the heat of the moment only to regret it later. Today's energy is asking you to slow down, reflect, and approach things with a calm and rational mindset. Now, if you're typically someone who's more reserved with their emotions, today's cosmic alignment might give you the nudge to express yourself more openly. Sometimes, letting others in on what's going on in your inner world can bring clarity, deepen connections, and improve relationships. Have you been holding back on sharing your thoughts or feelings? This could be the perfect time to open up and create more meaningful bonds with those around you. As imaginative ideas race through your mind, you'll find that you're able to communicate these thoughts clearly and effectively. Whether it's brainstorming with colleagues, having heart-to-heart talks with family, or sharing dreams with a partner, the support and feedback you receive could be incredibly valuable. Discussions today are likely to flow smoothly, and the suggestions you get might just turn out to be worth their weight in gold. And speaking of progress, today's energy is also great for handling financial matters. Whether you've been eyeing a big purchase or looking to make some smart investments, this could be the perfect moment to act. Maybe you've been considering buying something that's been on your wish list for a while, or perhaps you're thinking about making a larger investment, like a car or even a house. Whatever it is, your instincts are on point today, and the advice you receive from others is likely to be more reliable than usual. So, if someone you trust gives you financial guidance, don't hesitate to take it into consideration. Now, let's talk about spending. We all know the rush of excitement that comes with treating ourselves to something nice. Maybe you've been holding off on a purchase and today feels like the right time to finally go for it. That's great. Just remember to invest wisely. You don't have to splurge on one big item sometimes. Spreading your spending across a few smaller, meaningful purchases can bring more satisfaction. And if you're dealing with larger financial matters, like settling debts or finalizing big transactions, today's cosmic energy is in your favor. But as always, balance is key. You're in a good place to make thoughtful decisions, but that doesn't mean you should throw caution to the wind. Trust your instincts, listen to the advice of others, and approach your financial matters with the same calm and clarity that you're bringing to the rest of your day. So, as you move through today, remember to take a moment to reflect. How are you feeling about the insights and realizations coming your way? What steps can you take to navigate through them with grace? And when it comes to your finances, what smart moves are you ready to make? We'd love to hear how you're handling today's energy, whether it's a breakthrough moment or a big financial decision. Sharing your experiences can help us all learn and grow together.